You're watching National Streaming Sports. Over 20 podcasts, 70 shows, and a 3.5-star rating on Roku TV.
Hello, everybody. Captain Jack here from Vegas. And actually, I'm going to try to move the camera so you can actually see the sphere. Nice view from the room. I know that getting the camera to settle will be a little bit. There we go. That's a lot better. How are you doing tonight? I tried to be on time. And so apologies there. I know the boss is like, where the hell is he? But I am on time. Yes, Richard Davis, I am coming at you live. And and good to hear from you, Ed. Asylum, good to see you as well. Salute to you, salute to everybody. I know it's a little dark, but trust me, if you want to see the background of Vegas, if I put the light on, all you'll see is a reflection, and it'll really suck. I'm going to try to get it as good as I can. Let me bend this a little bit. That's what she said, right? Let me bend this a little bit. Kenneth Clark, good to see you. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight. Hey, Happy New Year to you as well, Ken. Ken, my buddy up in Palatka, if I remember correctly. Greetings, everyone. Cap Raiders fans from Cole, Pittsburgh. Oh my God, Jared. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but 4 straight losses where your team looked like ass is not a way to go into the playoffs. Is Pierce gone? I would think so. But we'll see. Oh shit, I didn't go live on Instagram yet. So I got to go live. There you go. Hopefully we'll be live. Yeah, there we go. We're live. Yeah, it's one of those things where you're rushing. Sorry. Ms. Raider Mecky. Good to see you. Nation Nightmare is joined over there on Instagram as well. Thank you for being here. I'm going to try to put the comments so I can see them. So I got Instagram. Silver and Black Designs. There's my lady. There's my lady up in what was it? Was it Fresno? I'm trying to remember. How's the weather in Vegas? And no, it's not. It's not cold. I mean, I went and you got to see me. Oh shit! I do one thing I do have to do. So stand by 1 second. I'm going to remove this, or I'm going to remove the camera. So 1 second. I know you're asking why, but I have to charge my scooter. So I was rolling around Vegas, and I tell you, people are like saying, like, dude, you need to check your license. I'm like, no, man, this is how I drive. I drive fast. And when you have this motorized scooter, it's freaking awesome because it's like you have the benefits of almost a vehicle, of like a car, and I didn't have to use Uber. So hopefully I will be able to charge this son of a bitch. Because I charged it last night, and it didn't fucking charge. What's that fucking light? Hang on here. I'll get it in there. That's what she said, right? There we go. Oh shit, it's not up. Okay. There we go. Yes. Got it working. Okay, cool beaners. Cool beaners. Hopefully this time when I come back and I put the scooter on, because again, I did it last night. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Hopefully you can hear me. I will find out. Hopefully you can hear me and start the cam again. There we go. Hopefully you did. I have to go up. Yeah, it's cool. It is. It's cool. And thank you. Mark Davis is calling for you tomorrow before you go home to interview. No, Jared, it's not a GM thing. And, you know, and all those people, and there are a few, all those people that are bitching about the GM, let's go over that. Okay? Brock Bowers is a Rookie of the Year candidate, and you have picks 2 and 3, which are solidifying the offensive line. You have other guys that they picked up in free agency, like K'Lavon Chaisson, who is probably going to be their other defensive end, right? They picked up some defensive backs, which has gotten some work. Why the fuck is that a GM problem? No. If they want if they want Tom Telesco to call me and say, hey, what do you want to do at coach? I'll be more than happy. And Asylum, I agree with that on that part. Antonio Pierce is not the best coach out there, but he might be the coach that they're going to be stuck with because of paying. So that's what I say. Whether Vegas is awesome. I know we suck, Cat. We are bad. No, you're not bad. You're a playoff team. You're a playoff team, Jared. Going for head coach. No. Like I said, I don't want to. Lesko's doing a good job. Nation Nightmare. Thank you for being here, sir. Love you, brother. You as about as happy as myself that this forgettable. Yes, I'm happy that the season is over. I'm happy that pretty soon, hopefully, here, let me do the fingers crossed thing. Hopefully, Ed and I are going to be hanging out in California doing a good time. Captain has the Vegas ball behind him. There you go, man. The sphere. That's why I wanted to do this view. And I had the lights down because the room is not really bad, but I didn't have a chance to really clean it. That's why you don't want the backdrop of that. Mike C., good to see you. Mike C., good evening to you. Yes, we heard all the good. Thank you, Sam. I was wondering because, again, you could have looked at the sphere. I'm sorry. I should have just kept it up. Clayton Heron. By the way, thank you. I saw a guy when I was going on my scooter. I love my fucking scooter, by the way. It's awesome. It's awesome. Love the scooter. Assam says Bowers deserves. I think so. And thank you, Clayton, for smash the like button. I was gonna say, and I asked it, and this was what I was saying for Clayton. A guy was wearing a Champ Bailey jersey. Again, I'm coming up on him so I can see Bailey, 24. I said, and I'm right near the hotel, right when I'm about ready to, start the program. A little bit late, sorry. I said, yo, Champ, how'd you guys do today? He said, hey, we won. I didn't catch the score. Was it 25-0? Did I hear that right? And yes, he's gonna be great. Chilling here in Wisconsin. And Clayton, I'd come see you, but not in winter. I go see Clayton for some brats and some cheese. Powers Johnson, DJ Glades, rookie standouts. Thank you, Mike, for that. Pittsburgh is one and done. I kind of think so. Having an op, so true, Eddie, so true. We are one and done. Jay agrees with me on AP. I do. But here's the thing. I'm not making that decision. Mark Davis is. And a guy by the name of Tom Brady is. Radler, good to see you. I'm doing fine. I'm trying to get my comments done. Just because you guys don't mean you guys right. Fuck you. And I'm gonna recognize. Let me recognize everybody that's over there on Instagram. Okay, so I don't forget. We stopped with Silver and Black Designs. Jetta, Matt, and PA Raider. I know that's all together. Good to see you, Chad Harrell. Thank you for joining. Raider Girl and Abel. I'm sorry, I'm screwing that up. Julio over there. 1990. Thank you. Shotgun mouthwash. I like that. That's cool. Mason Garza, Edgar Monroy, and Sin City Dags and Mr. Raider 72. Thank you. I got everybody now on this. I was trying to recognize it, and I'm trying to get to the comment. 38-0. Wow. And who said that the Broncos were going to win? This guy said the Broncos were going to win. So I like when I'm right. Captain looks like world news tonight. World news tonight. Thank you there, brother. We got swept by our division, not helping AP to stay committed. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's just horrible. We're going on the road and beating the Bills. No, I don't see. Responsible from us and Bo being Bo and that stellar defense, baby. Clayton, I'm not a hater of you. Don't like your team. You guys know that. I'm not trying to say this to be fucking annoying or an asshole. I don't see the Broncos beating the Bills. I don't know who was playing who. Happy birthday, true movie icon, Mr. Robert Tom Hagen Duvall. Yeah, Robert Duvall. Happy birthday, Rob Duvall. And Happy New Year as well. All I have to say is no matter which way Mark Davis goes, he better make the decision ASAP. And that I agree with. Broncos are one and done if they're playing the Bills. And Matt Marinovich, ahoy to you. Last time we got swept by the division, you remember who we drafted in the next draft? I think his name was Jabustus Russell. Am I right? Was it Jabustus Russell? Hi, Kaylee. Depends what Broncos defense shows up. Yeah, that's possible. But I don't see the Broncos playing the best defense in Buffalo. And again, not trying to be a dick. Louis Calvo, a.k.a. there. Oh, I'm sorry. I caught Kaylee again. Yes, you're right. Hey. Yeah, I know it sounds like egotistical. I just like being right. I like being right. But we had and Kaylee's getting some good airtime here. No, I know weather won't affect them. But I just think the Broncos aren't as good of a team as the Bills. To me, the Bills and the Ravens are the best teams listen to me, able to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. I know that the Chiefs should have lost to the Broncos in Kansas City, right? Should have, and they should have. And they won today, but they were also playing, I guess, the backups. So that happens. Are the Raiders at 5 now? I think we're 6. We go 14-3, then get dumped by the Rams. Yeah, that's wow. And you know what would have taken that back in August, but would be disappointed. Yeah, Kel, good to see you, brother. Kel, my English mate and Vikings fan, thank you for that. And some asylums and how we are number 6. So there we go. Thank Matt Marinovich says it. And I told people today, it doesn't matter what the number is. It doesn't matter the number. It's who you take. Orphic Reef. Okay. That's unique. Good to see you, bro. Every quarter we draft has been a bust besides Carr. True. Well, Aiden O'Connell we drafted, and he ain't bad. With Servo, we never had the same after his back end. We have a GM with a track record for quarterback talent. I say let him go after it. Yeah, but he doesn't need to do it in the first round. And we don't re-sign Darnold. He may go your way. True. But I think the Vikings are not going to get rid of Sam Darnold. Not the way he's played. Not the way he's played. They won't get rid of him. Doc Cabral, blessings to you as well. Me Too's is over there on Instagram. Thank you for being here. And again, if you are over on Instagram, thank you. Come on over to YouTube. Hey, Captain, we get a shout out to Crusader Raider. Yes, he visited the Hampton Roads Club today. And Crusader Raider, a.k.a. Keith Smith, there's your shout. Ron, tell him I gave him a shout if he doesn't see the show. If he doesn't see this up. Davis will never pay Sam Darnold money. He's into $50 million. It also depends upon what he wants and where he wants to go. So we'll see. Only bad thing about not having any lights is that, what do you call it? Makes you tired. I heard it's more than $55 million range, so either one is a lot of money. Yeah. And Matt, thank you for this. J.D. McCarthy, other veteran quarterback, Gabriel Dart in a second. Gabriel Dart in a second, yes. Other vet quarterback, Justin Fields. You bring me Justin Fields, keep AOC 12 in here, and get Jackson Dart. That's my dream quarterback room. That's my dream quarterback. Grady will help Mark realize you need to pay that quarterback. I get you. Mike, I agree. Robert Pena, thank you for being here. So one thing I do have to do is I got to plug in my phone. So this time I'm going to let you see the Vegas background. I'm also going to put the football game on. Right now it's like the Bruce Willis moon movie or asteroid movie. What the hell was that? You know that. Where Buscemi blows all of his money on hookers in Vegas. Hookers in Vegas. That's all. But she was fucking hot, wasn't she? I'm saying it. Quarterback no more in prior for Raiders next season. Matt, I agree. Okay, I'm going to drop out. I'm going to go grab my phone so I can plug that in. I'm going to put the football game on. Armageddon, thanks, Lou. 7-3 lines. Thanks, Mike C. Because I want to see what the score is. I want to see the game while I'm here. So again, apologies. Let me grab this. I was trying to get on the show as quickly as possible. Armageddon. Yeah, Armageddon. That's like what the fucking Raiders are going through right now. Armageddon. 1 second. Let me go grab my phone. You probably heard it in the background, but I want to put the football game on. I want to grab my phone and get a plug for it. So we'll do that. I'm gonna let the Vegas background on while I do that, because you said it's a nice view. I agree with you. 1 second, I'll be right back. So again, at least the microphone is on. You guys will be able to hear me. I can still talk. The thing is trying to get all of the stuff that I need. First thing I need is to find out where the football game is. Okay. That was the football game. Oh, there it is. Okay, NFL football. So the football game's on. The plug is here. And here. Okay, let me make sure. Oh! I almost hit the plug for the computer. Okay, that would have been bad. Okay, let me get the phone, the charger. Yeah, I mean, I do have a charge on the phone, but might as well charge up while I'm here. Is it, what? Is that 64%? Yeah, not bad. 64%, but it'll be better when it's charged. I'm not charging my watch right now. I will get to your comments in a minute. You put the charger. Speaking of chargers, like I said, I don't think that team is going to do very well in the playoffs. I don't think so. All right, phone is charging. Backdrop's on. I can see the football game. I'm happy. Okay, let me put my phones on. Again, if you are on Instagram, thank you for being over here. If you're on anything, if you're on, let's see here. I got a couple Facebooks up, Twitch, Instagram, and we are on National Streaming Sports on Roku. Cap, you going to the Spaghetti Factory for end of the season dinner? Where's that? Spaghetti Factory? Here in Vegas? I am hungry. So after the show, I will get something to eat. Yo version Arma Get It On, where there's a blast on that moon. Oh, yeah. Never saw it. Yeah, okay, bullshit. Who do you think would come here and be a head coach? Vrabel will likely be good. Yeah, Vrabel's not the answer. I think Cohen might. The dude that is the offensive coordinator for the Bucs, he might come. He might come. But they're gonna need an offensive guy. I'll tell you what, I want Robert Saleh as the defensive coordinator, because if you guys didn't figure it out, Patrick Graham did not take an extension. He's gone. The defensive coordinator is gone. The offensive coordinator, Turner, likely will be gone. So you need a new offense coordinator, you need a new offensive line coach. No, Baker's not coming with him. No. All eyes on G. Salute, Captain. Thank you, and salute to the chat. Raider Panda also joined on Instagram. Thank you. I think Rex is going to the New York Jets. I'm shocked Dable is not fired as the New York Giants coach. And I see Peterson as good as gone. Yeah, Peterson's gone in Jags country. Seriously, yeah. McCarthy or Pete Carroll may end up, what was that? In Chicago. Yeah, but it also might be Johnson. And Savage says, serious talk, you believe that the Patriots might have saved AP's jobs here since it was said that Vrabel was Pats or bust? Don't know. Camo. Good to see you there, shipmate. Thank you for joining in. Camo, my boy over in Texas. I'm still watching. I guess, well, I didn't see what it was, but it's 4th and inches. The call stood. I didn't see what the call was, what happened before. I'm watching, too. This way I can watch the tipped ball and Goff's ball is turned over on downs to the Vikings. By the way, I saw this. It was like the Falcons lost. I think Tampa Bay might be one and done. I hope they are. Vrabel to the Pats. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I think what's his name? I'm forgetting what his name is. The linebacker was their coach. Peterson is our OC or keep Turner. Peterson wouldn't be bad as an OC. I'd take Peterson once he gets fired in Jacksonville in a second right now over Turner, but that's me. I see AP staying. Yeah, maybe. Mayo got fired? Did he? Oh, that's true? So he's already fired? So it's Vrabel then. And if that's true, that's unfortunate because Mayo only got 1 year. Mayo only got 1 year, I think. Or what is this? Oh, they fired Mayo after the game. Okay. Well, again, don't know. I was on my scooter doing fast. Raiders D Kush joined on Instagram. Thank you. Remember, if you like what you see, and hopefully you do, and hopefully it wasn't too late getting here, I'll hear about it. But hey, I did all this shit on the spot. Did all this shit on the shot. Louis Calvo, thank you, brother. See you. Yeah, Mayo 1 year, first year, and he got fired. I don't agree with that. And for those saying, well, AP only had one. Yeah, but AP was an interim coach last year. I don't think Mayo, am I wrong? Was Mayo an interim last year? No. I don't think Mayo was an interim last year. Okay, well, if that's true, if he fucked over the locker room, then yeah. Mayo was handpicked by Belichick. He was. Jimmy Furpo, good to see you, brother. It's not a show. It's not a show. What is it? A legal show. Unless Jimmy Furpo shows up and says Raiders and Matt Marinovich is in the comments. So I thank you for that. Who's here? Who's Sheila? Did I miss somebody? Did I miss Sheila? Who's Sheila? I'm sorry. I might have missed Sheila. Okay. Savage, how you doing? Okay. So you guys are going, Matt, some tells me this is the way it goes down. Don't hate it. Sheila, hi there. Happy. I don't know who Sheila is. Asylum, Furpo. Okay, and Ed was saying now this, if this happens, this might be if Max Crosby. Oh, sorry about that. If Max Crosby is traded, we better get some ones for him. Man, I don't want Deion Sanders here. I don't. And I don't want his son here either. I'm sorry, man. I mean, I think Dylan Gabriel and Jackson Dart can be better quarterbacks. Okay, that's the shit. Okay, it's China. Okay, I missed when you came in. Sorry, honey. Happy. So we got Happy New Year's. That's off topic, but tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Netflix, WWE. I can give a flying fuck about Netflix. Nobody's going to overpay for Max. Well, I think they should because he's worth at least 2 first-rounders. Sam says, hell no to Sanders. Raylo says, no to Sanders or Ward. Where does Crosby go? We'll see. Deion Sanders says he is staying in Colorado. We'll see. I wanted Shador, but I'd rather Jackson. Well, thank you, Mike C. Thank you. We think alike. You can have another quarterback. You can do better. It's Shador. Like I said, Jackson Dart. I take Jackson Dart in a minute. JT Flores, 22A. Thank you. And I think Dylan Gabriel is going to be a good quarterback too. Offensive lineman or the Michigan quarterback. People who were talking about the Michigan quarterback being there at 6. Ian Captain, I would have fired Patrick Graham. Yeah. But this is a decent defense, but my God, what happened today, by the way? I'm ready for Netflix. My stepson already has it. Notify us when it's okay. We had DA got a pack. I'm sorry, it's hard to see this. And now later's in return. Deion is, but yeah, and I agree. Deion's not going to say what he wants to say. Mike Machado, a.k.a. Captain Raider, thank you for being here. Always good to see my fellowship. Do you see Crosby being traded to Minnesota or Detroit? It's possible. And this is the fun thing, like I said, Jared Mayo, if Jared Mayo got immediately fired, so, okay, Patriots are open. That's Vrabel's jobs. There are rumors Gruden is going to Chicago. That's possible. But I do agree with this with Cool Kev. I mean, you have a better defense when Wilkins is playing, when Max is playing, when and I would definitely re-sign K'Lavon Chaisson. I would do that. Deion's staying in Colorado, that's for sure. He doesn't want to be an NFL head coach. Right? Not right now. Not right now. I think that's just a stock answer, though. Ed, what's this shit about Gruden going to Dallas? I heard Chicago. This is the first I'm hearing about Dallas. And I agree with All Eyes on G. We need a full season with Max and Wilkins. Patriots didn't want Mayo. Yeah, I know. Dynasty Nick is over there on IG. Thank you. They're looking to keep McCarthy in Dallas. This is the fun portion of the football season where you have all of these rumors. It's like the coaching rumors start, and then it's the draft rumors, and then it's the free agency rumors. DJ Nasty Nick, great seeing you again. Thank you there. Tiki D. Okay. My lady Tiki D, thank you for being. I will try not to swear. Great lady. And if she's watching, it's Tiki D. Tiki D knows that I swear, but I try not to. But I will try not to because of her. Better luck next year. Yeah, thank you there, brother. Great seeing you. Better luck next year. Yeah, I appreciate it. McCarthy's history in Dallas. Who of her Pete Carroll wants in next year? Where, Ed? Here? In Vegas? Who do we resign? Who do we let go? Rado. Great. Hey, by the way, great question. Be here Tuesday night, 9:00. Here's your promo right here. Tuesday night, 9:00 Eastern, 6:00 Pacific. Myself, and I'm going to say Ms. Peggy Holmes, a.k.a. the DC Wench, because she says that that's okay to say. She actually said it was cool. Ms. Peggy Holmes, the DC Wench, and I will do the Raiders report card. Now that everything's done, we will see. We have 2 days to see if AP is still here or not. Henry Cantu, good to see you there over there on IG. Tiki D said, haha, lots of love your way, honey. And best to you and your awesome, awesome husband. Tired of Levis. Anything that has to do with mayonnaise is not desired. Okay. Think I heard we play Baltimore 8 p.m. Saturday night. Oh, okay. So that's I don't know. David Yepram, Rams house. Good to see you, brother. Did the Rams win today? I don't know. Is Belina must keep Pete Carroll in Vegas? I don't know. I heard Carroll was talking to Jerry Jones. That wouldn't surprise me. Pete Carroll to Dallas does not surprise me. John Gruden to Dallas doesn't surprise me, although I haven't heard anything. Pete Carroll to Dallas makes sense. And Jimmy Fergo, thank you for being here on your break. Raider Nation Light. Raiders. Thank you there, brother. No, we lost, but played the second team, Jimmy G. No, and again, I say these things not to be dick. I didn't even know. And by the way, they did not show the Kansas City score anywhere on the, you know how you have your out-of-town scores at Allegiant? Nothing. No Kansas City, Denver information. Raider Squid, saw you made it to the Chiefs page. Did I? Squid, give me a link, brother. I know that it was possible that there was a retired senior chief special warfare guy, and I did a video over the other was it last night? That might have been it. No, for sure. Just ready to see who we play. Rams play the loser of tonight. Okay. Hey, Rams are depending upon who shows up, David. And I agree. You know, the Rams could be that person. Happy New Year to you there, Ms. Tiki D. And to you and yours. I will go visit you again and your hubby again in what's the name of that place that has the London Bridge? In Arizona, not the one that everybody thinks about, but it is the London Bridge, and what a beautiful house she has. I'll come visit again if able. She's awesome. Happy New Year to you. I don't see Casey going past the second round. Hey, if they go Lake Havasu, thank you there, Matt. See, that's why you guys are here. Lake Havasu, Raylor and Matt. Yeah, beautiful house, by the way. That Ms. Tiki D says, and her hubby. By the way, again, I did a show from her house. Her husband makes exclusive motorboats, you know, like fast cigar boats, like, oh my God, effing, see, I caught myself there. Oh my God, effing fast cigar boats. Awesome. If he shows up on NFC, better watch out. Yeah, I agree, Dave. It could be. Sent you a message on Facebook. Okay, thank you there, Squid. Appreciate you, everybody. I've been talking for a bit. I'm going to put the link up. If you want to come into the show, remember, I'm not at home, so my capabilities aren't what they normally are. You know how I have that extra big 2 computer screens and stuff like that. Don't have it here. I'm going to put it over there on Instagram as well. But you gotta fat finger it because it won't come up. So we have the link. Anyone with the teams in our division at this point, never been so happy. Yes, what a horrible season. Captain did his own motorboating. Which does remind me of at least 3 young ladies I had a chance to talk to this weekend. And there's also a video out, and I'm not sure if I'll get it because I might have pissed off the dude. I went to the Wynn Club after the game. One reason why I probably was 5 minutes late. Went to the Wynn Club, and I'm on my scooter, and there was lots of real hot young girls. But they were like going, trying to, do that bouncy kajiggity. I'm like, no, you don't want this, honey. I'm in my scooter, and I get up, and then I got up out of the scooter, and I'm dancing. Now, Grant, my leg, it's the adrenaline going, which made it. So I had a ball. I'm put that link up. Come into the show. We're talking playoffs. We're talking, fun. Ed Winchell and I are going to have an awesome time together in L.A. and Sacramento. Lizzie D 5264, thank you for coming in on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube if you can, honey. God, I'm looking at all this food. I am starved. But we have at least probably got about another hour and 10 to maybe, an hour 20 maybe to do here. But you got to hit the link. Yeah, Steve Wynn didn't see me because he's blind. I didn't know Steve Wynn was blind. I did not know that. That's a cool tidbit of a fact. Somebody else had a tidbit that I got. It was a couple days ago. Oh, and I'm trying to think of what it was. And I was like, dude, I did not know that. Oh. It was the mic drop. And I did like, blah, 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 mic drop. And then the guy says, oh, you mic dropped it like MC whatever. And I'm like, I don't understand what that comment was. Because he's the guy that invented the mic drop. Ghost 209 Merced joined in on Instagram. Thank you. Remember, if you are on Instagram, thank you for being here. If you're on YouTube, I appreciate you being here. If you are on, we're on, again, National Streaming Sports on Roku. Hit the link. Come into the show. We're on Twitch. We're on a couple of Facebooks. I lost one of them. It was my personal Facebook, so it's not available. I'll have to come and get that back done. Anyway, hit the link, please. We're talking the Raiders today. We're talking what is the future? Does Antonio Pierce survive? Jared Mayo, I hear now is gone. He's been fired, so that's going to be a Vrabel job in New England. I can see that. That's pretty much guaranteed. Vrabel to New England. We're talking. Ed Winchell was saying Gruden to Dallas, Pete Carroll to Dallas. We got somebody coming in good. Damn, that's friggin' loud in my ears. Captain rolling up on some ladies that I'm in the club, I'm going down, I'm in Wynn, I'm going down. It was fun. Like I said, these girls they were not prepared for the old dude. Just because I got this don't mean I can't boogie. So I'm very happy to announce we do have a guest tonight that's going to be coming in and talking as soon as he gets his camera done. I had a bit of problems with my camera too. So I think it looks good now. I like the backdrop. Obviously, you see this here. What is that hotel behind me? Hang on. See if I can see. Is it okay? The Venetian is one. There's Trump Tower, the Venetian, Treasure Island. Horseshoe is directly behind me. You might not see it. The Wynn is actually over there. You can't see all the names. I can. It's a nice view. It's a nice view. So all you do is win, win, win. You guys are killing me. All right. With that said, Radler, you're ready to go. I know it's like, dude, shut up and bring me on. I know he's doing that. I know he's doing.
Not at all.
How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. I will say this. I know a little bit. I had my scooter out and I went to the seat, and Rock is with me. Rock was the guy who did my tip plus one ticket today. So Rock's saying, "Hey, I'm going to go visit my dad, the Charger fan. Great guy, by the way." And now this is the story. This is the story. China, I see you. I'm going to go in with Radler, and then we'll get China on too.
You can bring her on with us. No problem.
Well, I want to give you your due first. I want to give you your due first. But his father is a Charger fan. His father is a widower, and his girl or his lady that's with him is a cheerleader from high school from like, what was it, 50 years ago? Because I did my 40 years, so he's 10 on me. So from 50 years ago, he's a high school football player and a cheerleader from 50 years ago. Great couple. Awesome. And she looks good. She looks good. That's it. Raider Tex, good to see you. So, but that they it's like a new love affair type thing, and he was very happy about it. He says that he even said that his deceased wife, may she rest in peace, probably got them together. You know how these things are kismet and karmic. So that's what we got there. So China, can you wait a little bit? I definitely want to see my girl. She's like, yeah, whatever.
Bring her in.
Well, she showed me her boobies now with some time. Oh, I know she's laughing. I know she's laughing now because I could tell when she rolled her head back and she was laughing. She was like, okay. Okay, it was boobies underneath the sweatshirt. Okay, full frontal, but underneath the sweatshirt. Oh, underneath the t-shirt. Go another one. We'll go get to the bras next. You got
no.
Yeah. See. She popped.
Okay.
She popped
a little bit, but no.
Woo wee!
Let me stop.
Get the club. It's going down. Okay, good. So that's good. You're good. We got the Radler here. We got China. Good to see them both. Your thoughts. Okay, on today's game, what goes on for the Raiders coming up, and just any other general thoughts. I'll go 1-1, because we've been talking about it. Vrabel is in. Richie Vrabel is in New England, not here. Vrabel in New England, so that's it. Richie Riche says, evening. Richie, I told you Denver was going to win. And I'm glad when I'm right.
I'm very glad they won too.
Allie Takes Flight is also on Instagram. Desert Raider says no comment, about the pop in the top. Radler, AP, yes or no? Does he stay?
Yes.
Okay,
Agree with China. Yes. It wasn't his choice of offensive coordinator this year. He did not have that shot.
Wait a second.
He went with whatever he could get at that time.
Exactly.
Okay. Well,
they started too late to get an offensive coordinator.
If he didn't like who he was being thrust upon, he should have said something. He is the head coach.
He is.
But
I don't know how much pull he had with Mark Davis at that time, because Davis was set on Tom Telesco the whole time, and he just pretty much went with what he did. And if AP put his input in, but he didn't get exactly what he wanted, or else Kingsbury would have been with us.
Or else what would have been with us?
Oh, Cliff
Kingsbury.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Fired a head coach, Jared May. I just saw it on the screen. So
Yeah, it's official. But Jared Mayo, Gerard Mayo got canned. He's one and done.
okay. And so, but that's not fair. But AP is 1.5 and done.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna show this with Mike Sarah because this is it. Tom Brady does not want
Yeah.
Antonio Pierce as the head coach.
His Giants did beat the Patriots, though. That's another reason.
So what? Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Who fucking cares? God. Or let me bust out my Italian. Who fucking cares over here? He'll be okay.
Yes.
I think that he's got his play or his push is going to be not wildly. Wrong word. Incredibly incisive to Mark Davis. What Tom Brady says, Mark Davis is going to suck it up like a sponge. And if Tom Brady says, I don't want Antonio Pierce as the coach, I think we can do better.
Cut your half, fucker. Cut your half of the ownership. Let Mark Davis deal with it.
But Mark Davis brought him in, China. Mark Davis brought him in for money and the knowledge and at least some of the input. Okay, so we'll see. And by the way, we're talking about Tom Telesco and Champ Kelly. I'd love to keep them, but as Richie says, I don't think you can keep them both. Joe Morley, good to see you on IG, brother. Good to see you. The Joe Morley joined us as well. And if you want to pop in, hit the link. If you're on Instagram, I know you're going to have to actually fat finger it because Instagram doesn't have the link where you can just hit it. If you want to do that, please do.
Jeez. I know where that one.
Lily 64. What?
Say it, China. Say it.
Fat finger? Really? Cap? I knew where that one was. I think that went way left on that one.
That was not a double entendre.
The one time he's actually being normal.
Yeah. Like I said, that was not, and I would have said, ha ha. No, that was not a double entendre. Fat finger means that your fingers are so, and because when you do the keyboard, okay, so you got a dirty mind, lady. You got a real dirty mind.
How many Raider fans i.e. my husband too, who I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who's
let's see.
Bronco fan.
Yeah.
Who's got a dirtier mind? Me, him, or most of my Raider fans.
Okay. Matt Marinovich, I'm gonna say this as well. Telesco did some good drafting, but whiffed on free agency. Kayvon Chaisson is not a whiff.
Okay, let me get in my Linda Richmond over here.
Okay.
Everybody, welcome to Raiders Coffee Talk. My name is Linda Richmond. Yeah, if y'all don't know who Linda Richmond is, you know who. Watch the old clips of SNL. Anyway, my thing about Shedeur Sanders. Everybody's been talking about Raiders tanking for Shedeur Sanders. Number one, the only thing I can tell you right now is his quarterback rating sucks. So, no. So, and then if he goes into the NFL, number one, the ego goes bye-bye. Two, you don't need your daddy to help you with every little shit that you're in trouble with. Okay, like I said again, that kid needs to leave his ego over to the college rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it in the NFL. Look what happened to Johnny Manziel. He got kicked the fuck out because of his ego. And also, he was an embarrassment to my Aggies over here. Anyway, so we need a good quarterback. He doesn't have an ego problem. Who actually can communicate with with the offensive line and win some games. Win some games. That's all I gotta say.
Dylan Gabriel, Jackson
Yes.
There you
Dart.
go.
I like Dylan Gabriel. Reminds me of
I
Michael
like him too.
Penix. And he can move. And he may be available in the second round. We
He
could
is gonna
probably
be.
grab him.
He
So
is
if we go
available.
offensive lineman to beef it up a little more, and then or even a corner, because I'm sorry, I do like Jack Jones. I like his energy, but he's not what we need out there right now. He keeps
Mm-hmm.
getting burned left and right, and if he's our number one corner, we got problems.
Okay,
So I
but
really do like Will Johnson out of Michigan. He's a
okay,
sophomore, but he
yeah,
is a very good corner.
right.
He battles against the best in the Big Ten game after game.
Okay, I'm gonna put and I agree with Matt Marinovich here. And first part, Minshew flop on the nose. He did. Wilkins got injured. That is not Tom Telesco's fault. You can't say
No, that is not him.
that it's Telesco's fault that Wilkins got injured. Matt, I love you,
That's
brother.
like saying Max Crosby got injured because of
Right,
Telesco.
right. Yeah,
That wasn't the case.
yeah. I would say Minshew. Yeah, that was not a good thing. Okay, but he did, and I would also say that maybe we would have been a better team had AOC 12 started from Jump Street. We were 2-2. We were 2-2 at the beginning of the season, and then we got what, like 10 straight, right?
10 straight.
What? Sorry. What the hell were they thinking of bringing Garner Minshew to the Raiders?
Well, they were thinking, and I'll tell you what it is. They were thinking that they were going to get the same product that helped Indianapolis out last year.
He didn't do shit with. I'm saying he didn't do shit with Jacksonville. He didn't do shit with Philly. He damn sure didn't do nothing with Indianapolis.
I disagree on the Indianapolis thing. He didn't do anything in Jacksonville. True. He didn't do anything in Philly because he basically was handcuffed in Philly. That's in my estimation. He was handcuffed in Philly. But he did take Indianapolis to within a game of the playoffs last year. He was instrumental in getting Indianapolis close to the playoffs last year. Now, granted, Indianapolis has a running game with Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
They had an offensive line, which we did not. So they thought, well, you know what? Maybe we can have that quarterback, which is why I was saying they were looking at the first 4 games and said, we need a quarterback that can move because our offensive line was not the greatest. So I understand the reasoning. It was a bust. But Wilkins was doing his job admirably before he got injured, okay? Coons got injured again. That's not on Telesco, because they were going to look at Coons this year to see if they're going to get a contract on him. Tyree Wilson is playing better, but that's still not a Telesco product. That was from the previous regime. So I can say that Telesco didn't whiff in free agency. Yeah, I knew what he was thinking for quarterback wise, but I'm not going to lay all of that on him. Okay, is that you plug and play, you have pieces of a puzzle, and it didn't work out. But to say entirely on free agency, no, I wouldn't say that.
And what the hell was this thing about Max Crosby getting traded?
Traded?
Yeah, I would say, and Sylvia as well. Good to see Sylvia here from Fresno. Kuntz got injured. He always does. People don't like the.
He's injury prone. So yeah.
Yeah, but he's injury prone. They weren't trying to get a good. Well, again, Ruben. Wait, here's my surprise face that Ruben conspiracy theories. How the Raiders were sucking on purpose. There's my surprise face. Okay, good to see you, Ruben. Thank you for being here.
Yes, the Home Alone surprise face.
Thank you. And again, I appreciate my boy Savage saying what was it? He was the best quarterback available.
Stafford.
Yeah, Minshew was the best quarterback available because Kirk Cousins was gone. Was there any other quarterbacks available? No. Oh,
No.
you want to re-sign Jimmy G String? No.
Hell no.
He was the best quarterback available. So in that respect, and then
That draft pick for Michael Penix isn't looking too bad now for Atlanta.
Mm,
I know that
Yeah.
I know that executive there is praying to God every day now because he looks like a genius now because of what he did with that guy.
yeah.
oh,
Okay,
oh,
so
oh, Joe Flacco. Okay, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Joe Flacco
Father
did well.
time.
Joe Flacco did
I like
well.
that one.
But I think, I mean, anybody could have done well in Cleveland in comparison to what was going on. He did well, but he would not have done well here. So again,
What about bringing Jameis Winston in? What are your thoughts of that? He's mobile. He's got a hell of an arm. Him and Jacoby Myers would be great. Even Brock Bowers.
What about
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater?
Bridgewater I would take before I took Jameis because Teddy Bridgewater has a good
More of a
intellect.
veteran.
He's got a good intellect of how to play. Jameis Winston has $1 million arm and a nickel head.
She's got a point on that one.
Yes.
He's got $1 million arm and a nickel head. He's kind of like the newest version of Jeff George.
Ooh,
Wow.
Ooh, he going way back on that one.
Wow.
God, no, Jeff
Okay.
George. Dang, I heard that name since he played for the Oilers.
Well, Jeff George
Golly.
played, remember he played for the Raiders before
Colts.
before
And the Colts
Gruden-
too.
Right. But remember, he played for the Raiders, and what did Gruden do? He got rid of his ass and went out and got Rich Gannon. So it's what you can do. And again, Jeff George, $1 million arm, nickel head. Jameis Winston as well. Cam Ward, I'm not sure about.
Yeah, but
I'm not a fan of what Cam Ward did to his team.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
No.
That to me, that's just pure selfishness. That's a dick move. You
Wait,
bust your
I'm trying
ass
to think.
all.
what game was that one with Cam Ward?
I don't
That was
know.
a bowl game. That was the bowl game. He got the
Which
one
one?
touchdown he needed. This, just this past.
Was it the one?
Last
No,
couple
was it
weeks.
Auburn? Which one?
Whatever it was, I was wondering why. I thought he might have gotten injured.
No,
Or
he
or
threw
they
his
were-
one touchdown for the record, and then he said, "Okay, I'm done," and he
Which-
just quit playing.
Which record was he going for?
Most touchdowns in the season, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
he got the record, and he's like, "Okay, I'm done," and just pretty much quit on his team.
okay. By the way,
Okay, I can tell y'all-
Whoa, 1 second. I want to recognize Joe Morley, Louis 64, Lil C62SS, Alex Jimenez 4479, and BR Hartman joining over now on Instagram. Okay. Was it get the kid from quarterback from the Titans? You want Will Levis? I would take, you know who I would take is the kid that played at Tennessee before Will Levis that was drafted in the round that we could have had him in the draft and we traded out of that pick.
Oh, I'm trying to
And
remember his name.
And Tennessee took Malik Willis is his name, by the way. Malik Willis, I think, would even be a better option than Will Levis. I'm not really on that.
I'm not feeling Will Levis.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Miami, yeah, I do Malik Willis over Will Levis, and I think the last time I saw him he was with Green Bay, and he's not bad. Okay, but
What are the
again,
thoughts on JJ McCarthy? All this talk about
I was just
a
thinking- I
second
was just
rounder
getting ready
for
to-
him.
I was just getting ready to ask that.
I would. I mean, if you all you got to give up is a 2, I'd do
It's a
that.
second round draft pick.
Yeah,
First rounder for a second round, and he hasn't
Yeah.
played.
right. I would give up a second round pick for JJ McCarthy, and if you play your cards right, you can get that second rounder back in a trade. By the way, Mela Scoob with my young lady that I got a chance, and I love her. She's such a sweetheart. Her and her family, I got a chance to see her again. And I can't wait to see the pictures. MC Raider joined, and Eric Guzman 92 also joined on Instagram. We need a cornerback. I get Malik is who I'm talking about, not Levis. I see. I'm feeling you, Ernest. I'm feeling you, Ernest.
I still say Will Johnson if we can't get Hunter. If we can't make a move to get Hunter, I'd love to see Will Johnson from Michigan.
I wouldn't mind that. I think Hunter's going to be gone.
Yeah.
I think Hunter's going to be gone. But yeah, if I was going to say, I'll take Hunter, but you're going to have to move up to 2 or 3 to get Hunter.
Okay, I know this has nothing to do with Raiders, but what the hell is Jerry Jones waiting on? Sorry, what the hell is Jerry Jones waiting on? Because I know every Cowboys fan is probably wondering why Mike McCarthy's not fired.
I think Jerry Jones is waiting to see who is available and for what price.
Who gets fired? He wants to see who gets fired before he fires his guys. See his best options.
Yeah,
He obviously got the money. Just fork out whatever he wants.
Yeah,
but
or does he have the brain power? Or does he have what's left?
No,
what's left on his mind?
That. He may have gotten to Al Davis mode by now.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and by the way, and thank you, Jerry Lopez from Miami. Herndon Hooker is in Detroit.
Yes, it was Hooker.
It was Hooker, and the kid out of UT, who I would have taken as well. If he's available, I'd take a flyer on Hooker.
Or why don't they make a call to Arch Manning and get him in the draft? Or
God,
grab him.
You can pick it. Yeah, that's the reason why UT's in it. They're getting ready to play. They're getting ready to play Ohio State on Friday.
Yes,
in Dallas.
Yeah, we'll see. And by the way, Jamie Ramey came in on Facebook. Thank you for being that. And I will say this just for Jamie Ramey: FOSU. That's all I gotta say.
Fuck Ohio State.
There you go. Thank you.
I knew that was. I knew.
Yeah, and
that took me a minute.
I agree with Matt Marinovich. Arch Manning is not next year. He's two away.
Yeah,
he ain't coming out now. That's why I said if you want a quarterback and you don't want to wait, I'd take Jackson Dart. I'd take Dylan Gabriel, and you can have both of those guys in the second round.
I really like Dylan Gabriel because he's more mature. He's almost like a veteran. 5 years in NCAA now.
Yeah.
He's matured a lot more than Shedeur.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the ego.
God, more.
I really do like him. And that's why I say we need to either hit an offensive lineman or hit a corner.
Yeah, because Shedeur Sanders is what? I'm sorry, but not for what Shedeur, last I remember, Shedeur Sanders is like what, 23rd in the QB ranks?
Yeah, I said I have no interest in Shedeur Sanders. By the way, Jet Green Santa over there on Instagram. I heard the Jets won today.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
The Jets beat the Dolphins.
Oh, my husband's pissed right now.
My
wife was happy. She's a Jets fan.
So, Jet Green, good to see you. That's a great guy, by the way. Awesome. Look up Jet Green Santa. Those who don't know who he is. Okay, folks. I'm gonna hopefully get some more people in here. Last thoughts. And I've already said, and I know that Radler said it a couple times, the cornerback, and other things are going on. Okay. China, last thoughts about AP, the Raiders, the draft, what's going on?
AP, staying. He just need to discipline his players. Max Crosby, most importantly, he needs to be healthy. He needs to be healthy. Gardner Minshew, you need to go bye-bye because you can't play with the least shit. ALC, well, no, he's what? He's ALC. Yeah, he's ALC 12. I keep thinking he's ALC 4.
He was.
He needs to get healthy. He needs a better offensive line. Quarterback wise, I can see. I can't think of those kids' names again. Dylan Gabriel,
Jackson Dart are the two.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, those two guys, I can see them coming. Coming to the Raiders. They just need to learn the playbook a little bit more. Shedeur Sanders, not happening because his ranking pretty much stinks. Because I don't know why people like to say. I saw signs. I think it was the Monday night game. I saw that one. They said, "Oh, hey Raiders,
Tank
just
for
tank for
Sanders.
Shador." Fuck that. But, like, why? And I heard, and the thing is, I heard Black Thanos saying the same thing. It's like, y'all tanking for Shador Sanders? Y'all must be out your fucking mind.
By the way, Tiki D, that is China, the Army veteran that is swearing and dropping F-bombs. It's not me. It's not me. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying no because I'm just saying because I try not to swear when Tiki D is here. Okay. She might not be here anyway. John, I love you. You can drop F-bombs as long as I'm not doing it. So I'm covered that I'm okay. Okay. So
No, don't worry. I've been hearing you drop F-bombs, especially at the game. More times than I can hear you all the way in my house.
Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah, and Ernest is right on. Hey, I effing drop F-bombs. Okay. I just try not to when I see that Tiki D is over there on Instagram. She might not be there anymore, but I said, okay, one last one, China. I'm going to get the Radler hat.
Well, I got a question for you. Are you going to be in Dallas coming up in April for the TNBC get together?
If I have some money, I might.
Okay.
If I have some money, I might. I'm not saying no. I got to look at finances.
Okay.
If I have some money, I might.
And yes, I will be. Me and the family will be. Well, I don't know about Dakota because she got to keep an eye on her little brother. We will be in Houston at NRG Stadium. If y'all have not seen NRG Stadium, oh my God,
nice stadium,
beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful stadium.
Nice stadium, but see my away games, and that's the reason why I'm selling the Dallas tickets next year.
Mm-hmm.
I am selling the New York Giants tickets next year. I'm going to sell maybe. I'll see what else is the schedule is. Why I might sell like Kansas City or Denver or next year because those might get some money. I'm going to sell the tickets that would get me money as soon as the schedule drops. They're going up, and they're gone. I'm going to say they're gone. So
I just wanted to be the salute to service game. I pray when the schedule drops, one of those games got to be a salute to service game because because I know we're all going to be going.
Those are my favorite games to go to. I've gone the last 2 years. They're great.
Yeah, because last time me and Danny went to one was at the Texan game. What was that? No, it was two of them. Was at the Texan game when the Marine Corps solid drill team did their performance at halftime, and when we were in Denver when the was it the Navy Blue Angels or was it the Army Golden Knights? One of them did a not a flyover. They went airborne going into Bronco Stadium. Freaking, that was amazing.
It is. Jay is here. So again, that by the way, and Jay has heard me drop a couple F-bombs, but Jay is also a minister. So now I definitely can't sweat for a while.
Forgive me, Father, for our sin.
There you go. She is. And I said that it's not ordained because that's not the right word. She is legal to be a minister, whatever, because there's semantics there. Remember when Bishop got mad at me for saying that, you know which one he was? So Bishop is Bishop, love Bishop. So got that. Radler, any last words, brother?
I did like what I saw on the screen right now. We got to keep the coach. He's got to stay. This coaching carousel's getting old. Shit's ridiculous. I do apologize for the language, but it is ridiculous. And I'm tired of it, not knowing, oh damn, we're gonna have who's gonna be the next coach next year? Who's gonna get fired? I'm tired of it. It gets old. It gets old, and we can't grow if we can't stay consistent in one spot. And it's not gonna get any better.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Licensed minister. Okay. If Shanahan gets fired from San Francisco, I want to see this. Then I see Davis grabbing him. Really? You think Mark Davis is gonna hire Kyle Shanahan after all of the crap that he had with his father, I
No.
can't, Matt, I can't see that. I'm serious.
No.
I can't
Yeah.
see that.
Let me go ahead and say this: no, hell no, and absolutely not no.
Okay. I'm just saying. Lady and gentlemen, lady of the F bombs, and gentlemen. By the way, I and when Rayler says I like what I see on the screen so far, I thought he was talking about Chirac. I'm just saying because you had just had your one shot here. I'm like, yeah, I like what I'm seeing too. And by the way, thank you for the preview. It was I like the color of the cup of the because you popped 2.5. That was nice.
Okay, well, hey, there's sometimes I may let my double D's come out. No, I'm kidding.
No, you'd have to be drunk. You'd have to be drunk to do that. But let me know when you are. Rayler,
No, because the only time I show my double D's is with my. I only show them to my husband, unless I'm wearing a low cut dress or a low cut top.
There you go. Okay. Lady and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. You have a wonderful time. I'm going to try to get some other folks in here. Thank you for your input, and it's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Captain.
All right.
Likewise, Captain. Great seeing you. We'll see you soon, sir.
You got it. Take care,
It was a
everybody.
pleasure, China.
All right. Yes, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure meeting you, and yeah, we'll do this again.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Take care, everybody. All
right.
right. There's China, and there is Radler. Good to see them. By the way, Radler, remember your wife. Remember what I told you for your missus. I'm sure she will get on that. Pete Carroll is. I think Pete Carroll would probably go. What is this? Oh, it is. This has been bothering me. Oh, now I know what it is. It's the strap to my suspender. It's been hitting me in the head. Twan, thank you for being over there as well. Change head coach. Do we get it right? People want consistency with a head coach with that. So I agree. And Mike Sarah said Shanahan's not. I can't see that either. And he's definitely not getting hired by Mark Davis. He ain't getting fired in San Francisco. They have too much. They have too much talent there. They just had a crappy year. I can't see it. It's hard to imagine that the Raiders haven't had a decent head coach since Art Shell. And that's Art Shell 1. That's Art Shell 1. You watching the Lions versus? Yes, I am. I just saw a catch by Laporta. Detroit winning 10-9, 8 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter. I out of the corner of my eye. Jerry Lopez. He's as old as Biden. She remembers. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Radler, and thank you, Radler's wife. Yes, and she's looking for another reason to get to LA. There you go. Thank you. Go and thank you, Ernest. This is the guy that I was talking about. If the Raiders want to go new, if they want to go offense, and by the way, I want Robert Saleh as my defensive coordinator. I don't think he's working. I want Robert Saleh as my defensive coordinator. Get Liam Cohen as your young, bright and young. He's like this version of John Gruden when John Gruden was hired when he was 33 years old for the Raiders. I agree with you, Ernest. Twan is over there. Was it Jersey Les? Number 3 joined on Instagram. Thank you. And depending who did the Bucks draw in the playoffs? I didn't see any of the, or maybe the NFC is kind of up in the air because of the last game. I don't know. We got about 40 minutes. Yeah, we got about maybe 35 minutes. Okay, come into the show. I'm going to put the thing up again. Washington. Okay, Washington. Thank Mike C and thank you, Ernest. And that's at home for the Bucks. I would say the Bucks win that. I would say the Bucks win that. I like Washington. I don't think they're going to beat Tampa Bay. And it sickens me to say that. It sickens me to say that. I know it's Raider Twan. I know it's Raider Twan. That's why I put the link up, brother. Raider Twan, aka Twan. Good night, family's past my bed. Good night there, Miss J. By the way, Miss J will be hanging out in DC with all Raider Nation. I'll be out there. Great, wonderful lady that she is. Miss J will be looking forward to the DC trip. It's going to be a barn burner buster. Yeah, I think so. Between DC, the Commanders, and the Bucks, I would love to see the Commanders win that. Miss J, the licensed, not ordained, the licensed minister. And I say this and I mean this. Between Bishop, between Miss J, between and Raider Twan, the folks that are spiritual and just, I say positive things. If it wasn't for these people, I'd be in a box a long time ago. I mean that. They keep me in their prayers. There are other people that keep me in their prayers. I thank you for that. Savvy Sonia. Go, Savvy Sonia. I like that name. Over there on Instagram, thank you for coming in. Hit the link, please. Because otherwise, again, and we had the discussion. We talked about AP. We talked about, the fact that, and I think that Jared Mayo got a raw deal. Don Artest is over there on Instagram. Thank you there. Ticket Light over there on Instagram. Thank you. Washington versus Baltimore Super Bowl. It's a political. Wow. Ernest with the shot. Wow. Washington versus Baltimore. That's kind of like, pardon me, that's kind of like after 9/11, the Patriots were in the Super Bowl and won. So a Washington versus Baltimore Super Bowl, call it the Trump Bowl, right? Call it the Trump Bowl. Or the Biden Bowl? No, it'd be a Trump Bowl because it'd be in February. So yes, call it the Trump Bowl. That's cool, Ernest. That to even think about. Come into the show. I'm going to put this up again. Hit the link. I'm going to put it over there on Instagram. I know you have to fat finger it. And again, I say this to Miss China, that was not a double entendre. And I do that a lot. Yeah, the Trump Bowl. Bob Sanders says, Queef suck without Mahomes. Can you get Mahomes out of there? Remember the last time that Mahomes was out of a playoff game was when the Browns were in Kansas City, and all they had to do was get Kansas City from getting a first down with their backup quarterback. They couldn't even do that. Hey, so I agree. I'm just saying, and again, I don't think politics should be part of sports. I agree. I personally, again, you guys are going to be mad at me for this. Some of the more liberal, I'm going to say it. Some of the more liberal folks are going to say this. I didn't agree with what's his name, the kid quarterback that began his name with a K, kneeling. I don't agree with that crap. So, but that's political. And Denver beating, yeah, I was going to say, and Ruben, we got that. Got to knock Mahomes out. And Bob says Lions, Ravens. Personally, the one that I want, the premier Super Bowl that I want to see is Lions versus Buffalo Bills. Why? Because you have a team that's never been to the Super Bowl against a team that has lost 4 Super Bowls and should win one eventually. That's a Super Bowl that I can get behind. Silem said it as well. Lions, Bills. That's the Super Bowl I want to see. Mike C says Eagles and Bills. That wouldn't be a bad Super Bowl. I think Nick Sirianni would do something to screw it up. I was talking to Eagles fans about that. I can't remember who it was. But he said, yeah, we think that Nick. Oh, I remember it was Positive Philly. Positive Philly was saying that he thinks that Nick Sirianni would do something to screw it up. I think he would too. Joe Raider 81, thank you for being there on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for coming in. We've had a bunch of people. I mean, like my boy Jerry Lopez from Miami. Good to see. Ernest reminds us that there is stuff going on behind the scenes. We all know this. That is the Taylor Swift crap. You know, the Taylor Swift crap that things are not seen that gets done anyway, right? The Taylor Swift crap. I'm taking my sweats off because my watch is very tight. I need to loosen it up. But yeah, Taylor Swift crap. The stuff that, we don't want to see, but it's ratings. It's ratings. All that crap. But a DC versus Baltimore Super Bowl is intriguing. Nancy's time 1. Join me again on Instagram. Thank you for being here. Casey Sucks without the. Oh, did I missed the touchdown. Touchdown Lions. Gibbs. And by the way, tie in Gibbs with running back. If the cornerback isn't there, and you want a sexy pick, is it Genty, the running back? Maybe him. I like Cam's, what's his name? Scatabo? Sam Millsaps, thank you for being over there on Instagram. Good to see you. Cam Scatabo, the kid from Arizona State. I like him. He'd be a good pickup at running back. And I don't think you would have to do it in the first round. I think you can get him in the second round too. Scatabo. There you go. I had it right, or close. I said Scatabo. Kid's a diesel. He's like McCaffrey, but bigger. And he would look great in silver and black. He would. Now, Genty would be a very good running back to have, but I think he might be gone. Or I think the Raiders might go somebody else. But if you want a running back that's going to do something good for your team, I take Cam Scatabo. I'd take my watch off. It was very tight. Mika's out there for the Lions. There you go. I tell you, good for him. Good for him that he is playing and getting paid. Mike Rasta 13 joined on Instagram. Thank you. I don't care who's in a Super Bowl. Thank you. That is the comment of the day. That is the comment of the day. I don't care who's in it as long as Casey isn't in it. Right on the friggin' head. Ernest said that Jeanty got handled by Penn State defense. He still went over 100 yards, though. He still went over 100 yards, right? He wasn't going for 150 or 2, but he did go over 100 yards against Penn State, right? And Penn State had a great defense. Check me on that, but I think that Jeanty went over 100. I believe he got 100. You want to come in and talk on the show, and we got great talking here. There's your link again. I'm going to put it over there on Instagram. If you can, you're gonna have to fat finger it yourself. Come into the show, hit the link. Detroit up 17-9, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Darnold to a wide open. Oh my God! And if the kid didn't lose his balance, he probably would have went for about another 10 or 15, if not more. Oh, there's a flag. Unfortunate, but there is a flag. Hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. We're good. I know that, unfortunately, we are no longer on national streaming sports on Roku. I do know that after this, I'm going to go get something to eat. Okay. Thanks, Ernest. And I'm just saying that, yeah, he was not just kicking ass against that Penn State defense, but I think he got 100 yards. And if you get 100 yards on the Penn State defense, as you know, as good as the Penn State defense is, I think that's saying a lot. I don't think he got the record. I think that he needed a little more for the record. So I still think that I still think Barry Sanders has the record for most yards in college football, running back wise. Nice pass. I think he didn't break that record. I might be wrong, but I don't think he broke that record. I think he needed a little bit more. If you'd like to come into the show, we got some time. I agree with this with Jeanty, Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson. Dynamic. And the one thing I like about Jeanty, and again, this is a personal thing, the kid is a service brat, which means that his parents were in the military, so he has his mentality as a player is because his father was in the military. I like that. Humble as well, yes. Jeanty and Scattaboo together in our running back room. Boy, that would be wonderful. I don't think you're going to get them both, though. I don't think you get them both. That would be like getting. I'm gonna go real old here, right? That would be like getting Mercury Morris and Larry Zonka in the running back room. I don't remember a running back combo that was better than that. You can say Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson. But I would say because remember Bo only played a partials of the season, but I would say Zonka and Mercury Morris together. And yeah, I think Scattaboo is going to be highly sought after. Minnesota misses a field goal. It's not good for them. Liz Dodger. Good to see you. Good to see you, Liz Dodger. Hello. Hi, my friend. Hi, Liz. Good to see you as well. Thank you for being over there on Instagram. Oh, okay. And Ernest is keeping Raiders. Oh, Mark Van Egan, Pete Banasak, and Marv Hubbard. Yeah. That was a dynamic, but I don't think you're going to get them both. You're going to get one or the other if you're lucky. Seriously. You're not getting them both though. And that would be great. Andrea, let's make sure. Andrea Steipold is over there on Instagram, and then Vintage Vice. I know who that is. How you doing, Veronica? Good to see you. It was not really. I know Veronica had a rough because the Niners lost, but love to Vintage Vice. Hi, honey. Hi, honey, to you as well. Hey, Bob was the Fantasy League champion. Good for you, brother. Good for you. Damn, is it over? No, Veronica. It's not over. We still have at least 20. Well, I can do 2 hours. I'm going to be a little 5 minutes past the hour. So we still have at least 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Come into the show. If you want to talk, I'll put it up one more time. Come into the show. There's your link if you're watching on YouTube. Here's your link if you're watching on Instagram. The link is you can't use the link though. You actually have to fat finger that into a browser. Sorry. That's true. Let's grab Genty. Then in the third round, grab another running back. Okay. But we need defense. We need offense. I get it. But in offense, we need a running back. Do we need 2 rookie running backs, though? I mean, I'm just saying, do we need 2 rookie running backs? No. How did you fare today? Oh, we lost, honey. Talking with Veronica. Yeah, it was not a good day. That's why we were talking about do the Raiders keep Antonio Pierce? Oh, and I'm sorry, I'm moving around. Did we lose? I guess we lost. Oh, yes, we did. We lost our view. There we go. I didn't realize that because the camera, there we go. Got the sphere back. The Raiders need a running back. They do. They need a wide receiver 1. They do. But they also need a cornerback. They do. They need offensive linemen a lot. So it's going to be, well, remember, free agency and the draft, we have $120 million to spend. Thank you there. It is a beautiful view. Need a number 1 wide receiver, running back, and quarterback. Yes, I agree, Bob. I agree. You need a running back, you need a wide receiver, you need a quarterback. I still say you can get Dylan Gabriel or Jackson Dart in round 2. But you also need a cornerback. That is a glaring need. I think cornerback is the most glaring need that we have. Let's see what okay, and thank you, Ruben, for this. Tennessee with the top pick. Cleveland, 2. Giants, 3. All tied at 3 and 14. Okay. Then New England must have won. So then you have Jacksonville and the Vegas Raiders, all 3 tied at 4 and 13. So there you go. Las Vegas Raiders Live, a.k.a. my shipmate over there in Australia. Good to see you. Good to see you there. We need so much, but Telesco will get what's truly VP. And I kind of agree with Ernest. We need a lot of stuff. And everybody was poo-pooing the fact that we got Brock Bowers and we could have had Fuaga. I was one of them. I'm not gonna say, I said that Brock Bowers is gonna be fantastic. I wanted Fuaga, but in the long run, because we got DJ Glaze in round 3, took care of that. And we got the best tight end up and coming in football. Fire AP. So if you want to come into the show, you got 15 minutes, and then I'm going to go get something to eat. I'll check my phone. I've stripped my with my gloves. I've stripped my sweatbands. That's another touchdown. It was a Gibbs. Yeah. You need a running back too. Can we speak on why we never learned all season to hold onto the ball the last 3 minutes before the half? Asa, that's a damn good question. Do you try to get Tyreek Hill if he becomes available? Wow. I'm not a fan of him, but he is a dynamic receiver. I won't say that he's not. Big Yee or Big EI. No, it's got to be Big Yee. Big Yee 365 joined on Instagram. Thank you for being there. Hill staying in fact. Great show. Good night. And hey, Ed, thank you there. Remember, Ed's my boy. I can't wait to go out and hang out with, and I'm saying this in front of everybody, hang out with Ed Winchell and have fun. Ed, let's plan that. Please, let's plan that. Let's plan it. And Hill's staying in Miami according to Asylum. So, okay, we got about, I got 10 minutes. If you want to come into the show, seriously, if you want to come into the show, you got 2 minutes to do it. I'm gonna let you have 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna close it up. 2 minutes. Come into the show, and then I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm probably gonna take off some of the chains because they weigh on the neck. They weigh on the neck. But I saw the Taco Bell chicken. I was told the Taco Bell chicken nuggets, they were going to be gone on like January 1st. So they're running commercials. So I guess I'm going to have to try some. Okay, and here we go. This is the conflicting views. Assam says Hill is staying in Miami. And then Radler says Hill said he's out of Miami. I'm not a big fan of Tyreek Hill personally, but he is that dynamic receiver. You can't teach speed. Mr. Biaggi. Bible study time for you. Bless you as well. I'm going to be out of here in a little bit. I agree with Matt a little bit. But, hey, you're going to need a wide receiver in the draft, Matt, so why not get one? What's for dinner plans? I don't know. There's the easy one is there's Blondie's, which is over there, and I eat at Blondie's a lot. They got pizza, they got burgers, they got chicken. They got good stuff. Just have a lot of it. technically I can get something light because I still have breakfast from yesterday, half of it that's still in my fridge. What happened to Slice of Vegas? Radler, I get with me offline, sir. There was I don't want to speak out of turn, but something happened the last time we were there that maybe focused on us being there again. Jay Blaze, Raider Nation for Life is over there. Thank you for being over on Instagram. Yeah, get with me offline, and I will tell you what happened and why we did not do it tonight. And that's why I was like 5 minutes late on the show, is because I went to the Win Club, and just for a little while, just to, and I'll admit it, I was hanging out with some good looking babes, all young girls. Not hanging out with them. I mean, I just had fun with them, rolling through my cart. That was funny. That was not funny. That was fun. So you look at the old man and say, "Oh, he can't do crap. Yeah. You don't want any of this smoke." It's fourth quarter. Detroit is winning, as I would say. I had a feeling they were going to win, so I'm correct there. I had a feeling, I told you that the Broncos would win, and I was right there. So again, folks, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it short. Not cut it short. Basically, I'm gonna pop it out. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm not sure. Is this my first show for the new year? It might be. Happy New Year to everybody. Remember, Tuesday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. It's myself. I will, honey. Miss Veronica says, be safe. I will. DC, the DC wench lady, Peggy Holmes, does her final talk about the Raiders. Have a good night to you as well, Raider. Thank you for popping in. And happy, Ruben reminds us, happy New Year's. Have a safe trip back. Thank you there. And like I said, Ruben and I, we fight, we bicker, but we respect each other, man. That's the way it is. That's the way it should be. Asa, thank you for you, and thank you for joining us in as well. I don't do this unless I have people pop in and make the show. You don't want to just listen to me. Trust me, you don't want to just listen to me. It's boring that way. LVR Live, dude, quickly. He can be a pain in the ass. Who, me? Miss Sylvia. Gosh. Me being a pain in the ass, unless you're talking about somebody else. Oh, Ruben could be a pain in the ass. That's true. The young ones are going to be the death of you. Well, no. First off, you got to catch the young ones. I can't catch the young ones. It's like, the dog that chases after cars. You can't catch them. And here's the other thing, Miss Veronica. If you had an opportunity to get a vintage model, a superb vintage automobile, or just this new off the rack, car with bells and whistles. Oh yes, okay, thank you. Thank you for saying Ruben. He's talking about Ruben. Point is, I don't want a young babe. You got to teach him shit. A fine wine. You don't have to worry about things a fine wine. A vintage automobile like your name. vintage. You can't beat that. You don't want something that you have to teach that doesn't appreciate shit. They're nice to look at. They are. They're nice to look at. Do you want to deal with them? You don't want to deal with them. I will take my fine wines. I will take the models that are renowned, the classic, because they're awesome. Even Sylvia says that. Yeah, you got to teach them shit. It's true. If you can get a young lady and young operative that you can have fun with, and you have what is it? You have stuff you can talk about. You talk to these young girls, and you say things that they're like, well, I remember when I watched the movie Animal House. They're like, what? There was a movie about animals in a house? That's the stuff I'm talking about. Tricks are for kids. I got it. I wish you can see. it. I got it positives from Miss Sylvia, and I got positive from, Veronica. And Ira 527 joined, and Noah Marco joined. And again, I'm about ready to pop. I got to go get something to eat. I thank you all. Happy New Year. Tuesday, Miss Peggy Holmes and myself, last words on the Raiders. And they did talk about this today in the game. We lost an awesome Raider with the death of Morris Bradshaw. We're going to have, and Peggy will be able to talk about it as well. Morris Bradshaw was instrumental in all of the work that he did with the Raider booster clubs. The Raider booster clubs. We lost him, and he was a great gentleman. Awesome. What's up there, Capitan Refucho? I'm going to be good to see you there, Rafa. Ira says Happy New Year, and Noah Marco says rest in peace to her. And yeah, and Miss Sylvia, Happy New Year. Enjoy your dinner. Remember, Sylvia, great Mexican stuff. No onions, are very diced and cooked onions. And even again, Veronica, rest in peace to my best to the family of Morris Bradshaw. Great man. We're going to talk about him on Tuesday. Wednesday, obviously, back to the regular schedule. NFL Nation Live, Wednesday. And maybe I'll be able to pop over to the Wild Wild West show. If I'm invited, I'll go there. And then Thursday, again, regular schedule. You don't know jack about sports. We're doing that. So, again, we'll go through the end of the season. We'll be there. And I thank you, everybody, for being here. Take care. Happy New Year. Love, care to one another out there. This old pirate's going to go get something to eat. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in a bit. Tuesday.